firing me up. I was a hot mess, and like, okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me. And I was like, what are the chances of that happening? Victoria, it too shall pass. My leg is shaking right now. You beat the shark. It didn't eat you. You outswam the shark. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me for yet another workout. I am so excited because today's video is for Jessica Campbell. Thank you so much, girl, for supporting me and watching these videos and working out with me. I really appreciate it, and to everyone else who does that as well, thank you for being awesome workout partners. But today's video is especially for you because I heard that you have a broken ankle, and I am so sorry to hear that. I really hope that it heals quickly and that you are on your feet before you know it. But until then, we're gonna hang out on our mat, guys, and we're going to do a workout that tones our legs but has no impact on our feet or our ankles. All right, so Jessica, you're gonna do this one with us, and I'll meet you guys on the mat. All right, guys, so I want you to get into a 90-degree and 90-degree pose. That basically means your front knee is going to be at a 90-degree angle, and then your side knee will also be at a 90-degree angle, pointing outwards. Now, I want you to lean into the opposite side, right on your hand. And what we're gonna do is just lift this knee up ever so slightly, just like this. All right, so the movement is very, very small, and it's very isolated to the glute. Now, I don't want you to bend your elbow or just like swing outward, because that's gonna make it really easy. You really want just your leg to be moving up and down. And if this is really tough for you, then just move it as high as you can. You don't need to lift it high. It's a tiny little movement. You guys are doing awesome. That's it. And I bet you're feeling the burn already, because this tiny little exercise packs a punch. Yep, this is a really good one. So now I want to make it even deeper. So we're gonna move that knee behind us and then lift and lift. Beautiful. Yeah. So this one, we're just gonna exhaust that booty. This is actually moving the workout deeper into our glutes the further you bring your knee back. And I'm really feeling it. It's firing me up. Good job. It's these tiny little movements, but they are really going to do a lot for that booty. It's gonna perk you up, and you're gonna have that nice bubbly butt. And all right, you can relax. Now we're going to bring that knee right in front of you and just hug it out for a second, because man, that really tightens you up quick. All right, and now you can release. And that knee that you had off to the side, you're gonna have right to the front now, because we're gonna switch sides. And then we're going to have the opposite leg working. So again, lean to the other side, and then just ever so slightly lift that leg. Good job, guys. So because today's workout is for Jessica, I just wanted to tell you, Jess, that I'm really proud of you for being so proactive with your fitness and just working out. And really, to anyone who may have an injury, it's very common to have like a rolled ankle, broken ankle, I mean any kind of leg injury, but to stay on track with your fitness is really difficult to do. So I congratulate you for clicking this video, and for Jess for asking me to make it. I would have never thought to make a video like this, but I really like it, and I think it could help a lot of people. All right, let's move that knee back even more and lift. Woo! I feel the burn. Man, that's deep. Good job. Bring that knee up and down, very small movements. That's it. Just a little bit will do it. Good job. Whew. And up and down and up and down. Awesome. All right, so strong legs, part of having strong legs is having a strong butt, because it's all connected. All right, And now we're gonna bring that knee back over to the front and again, hug it out. Whew, this feels so good. I like this stretch right after that deep butt exercise. All right, so this next one is going to be laying down on the mat. I want you to bring your legs up, all right? And actually, for you guys to see it a little bit better, I think I'm just gonna do it a little bit like slanted. So you're gonna bring your legs up, and you could put your hands underneath your butt or off to the side, whatever feels good to you. I think under the butt will feel the best for me. And what we're gonna do is bring our legs out in a straddle and then crisscross them. All right, so it's kind of like a scissor or crisscross, whatever you wanna call it. Keep those legs nice and straight. Point those toes, make your exercise look pretty. Very nice. And crisscross in the middle. Make sure to keep breathing. Awesome. And now I want you to just bring your legs out and then we're gonna pulse them. So these are like pulsing straddles in the air. Awesome job, guys. Are you feeling it in your inner thighs? Because that is what we're working right now. Good. Small little pulses. That'll do it. And then back to crisscross. Awesome. Beautiful. So, you know, if you have a broken ankle or you have an injury, any kind of injury, it may feel upsetting to have like a setback, because obviously when you want to be working out, you have to be physically capable of working out, but it's important to stay on track with your fitness as best as you can. I think it'll help your recovery much better. You will get back to yourself quicker, and obviously not overdoing it. Do what you can. All right, so we're done with these. Now I want you to get up, and we're gonna get onto our sides in like a side plank. This is going to be a side clamshell. So you're going to, the bottom foot is going to be raised up in the air, and the top foot is just gonna open up and down like a beautiful clamshell. Awesome. And pretend like there's a beautiful pearl on the inside. When you open this clamshell, it is gorgeous. It is glowing. One time my husband found a pearl in his clam when we went out to all you can eat. It wasn't sushi, it was all you can eat, like a Chinese buffet. And it was so funny because he bit into it and he thought he like chipped his tooth. And then I was like, oh my goodness, he spit it out and he showed me and it was a pearl. And I was like, what are the chances of that happening? It's so funny. And thank goodness he didn't chip his tooth because that would have not been fun. All right, so now we're gonna lay down. You can actually lay flat on your mat. And what we're gonna do is flex the top foot, all right? And you're gonna raise it up. Just like that. It's a very simple exercise, but we're really working those legs now. Good job. So yeah, setting goals when you are maybe not feeling at your finest, if you have a broken ankle and you're used to like going out and sprinting or doing runs, or you're just typically very active, try to think about some things that you can do even though you have your injury, like this workout, or just any kind of goals that you have in your mind. Like maybe you wanted to get your diet a little cleaner, or you just wanted to make some healthier choices in your life, and make this time a time that you can get a lot done, because if you're not able to hit the gym as much as you used to, then you can certainly use this time for other things, you know, and getting good at those. All right, so this next one is going to be pretty simple. We're just gonna bend that bottom knee, and I kind of like to get up on my forearm for this one. It just feels a little more stable, and we're just gonna do leg circles. Beautiful. Nice and big and round circles. This one I find works me the best out of all these exercises. I don't know why, because it's just a circle and we're using body weight, but it really fires up like my whole leg. I did this whole workout yesterday at the gym just to preview it for you guys and make sure that it was really gonna live up to Jessica's expectations of this workout. And I told you, Jess, that this workout is gonna make your legs fall off or something along those lines, and I hope it does, because I really like intense workouts. Like, I just want to know that I'm doing something good and it's like working. All right, now bring your leg in the opposite circle. Opposite, beautiful. You're gonna balance things out. Awesome. So what I was saying was to focus on some other goals that you have. If you are injured and you can't be as fit as you normally are, and by as fit I mean like you can't hit the gym as much, then do some other things with your time. Maybe you wanted to read a certain book, maybe you wanted to learn how to cook a certain thing, or I mean really just anything. You can totally do it. Go for it, girl. All right. Rest that leg for 1 millisecond, and now we're going to do triangles, okay? So what you're gonna do is point that toe, and then we're going to pretty much draw a triangle just like that. Beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see this. Basically your toe is starting in front of you. You're gonna create a tip at the top, and then you're gonna bring it out behind you. Great job. I was thinking about how we could make this workout even more intense, and I thought maybe even putting like a weight on your ankle. Just if you find that you've done this workout a few times and it is like not really working you as much anymore, because you can get used to your body weight, then you can either increase reps, or, which means like replay the video more, or you can put one of those like weights that go around your ankle, and that will just give you more weight and it'll make the exercise harder, and that's like an up level for you too. So kind of listen to your body, see what it says. All right, so enough of the triangles. We're gonna do this next one, which is actually a really, really good one. I really like this exercise. Hopefully it's doable with a broken ankle. I guess it depends on what side the broken ankle is on, but you're gonna bring your foot right in front of you, and then the straightened leg, which is the bottom leg, I want you to point that toe to the floor, okay? And then it's going to be a tiny movement with your heel kind of coming up off the floor, okay? And so this is really working those inner thighs. Beautiful, guys. You feeling it? This one's like surprisingly difficult, but let me tell you, it does an awesome job. Good job, everybody. So we're tightening up right there, and that's actually what is lifting your heel. Keep on pointing those toes to the floor as close as you can to the floor. Good job. But all right, so this next one we're going to be doing is going to be going back to this floor part, but all on the opposite side. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to flop to the other side. And if you guys are at home, you could just flip over like a pancake. And we're going to go back into those clamshells. So whatever you prefer to do, whether it's like on your forearm or on the floor, I think I like the forearm better. So we're just going to do some clamshells. Good job. Awesome, awesome. So if you are someone who like works out a lot and then you have an injury, which has happened to me. I used to do gymnastics when I was younger, and like, okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I broke my toe. One of the girls was doing like a beam dismount, and I was holding the mat for her. Like, if you know gymnastics, sometimes the mat slide, and then like, if you're doing a beautiful dismount and there's judges, you definitely don't want to be falling right on your butt. So I was holding her mat, but then she ended up taking some steps backward. I don't know what that was. That is so weird. It's like a really weird noise. Anyway, So she ended up taking some steps backward and then breaking my toe. So then I was out of gymnastics and I missed my senior year of states, and I was like a hot mess. If you guys know what states are, that's like, you know, the higher level, and I just really wanted to compete, but I had to miss it my senior year. But it was okay, I made it through. Anyway, before I finish this, let's move on to the next exercise. So you're gonna lay down and you're going to flex that top leg, flex those toes, and then lift. Good job. So yeah, I was a hot mess. And if you are someone who is used to working out and then you get injury, it's really hard to like not get down about yourself. And like I remember thinking, you know, I wish I could work out. Like I am usually a pretty active person, and this is really messing up my like psyche. And I'm just here to tell you that like use that time to do something else, you know? Yeah, do as much as you can physically, but what you can't, try not to get down and try not to get depressed about it, because eventually you're gonna heal. If it's like a broken bone or if it's a rolled ankle or whatever, you're going to heal and then you're gonna be back to it before you know it. So it's really important to just have that mindset of this too shall pass. I tell myself that a lot, like even with my kids, because man, when they're in the middle of a temper tantrum, I'm like, Victoria, this too shall pass. And my husband and I tell each other that too. All right, so now we're going to be doing leg circles. So circle those legs. Actually, you know what? What will help is to bend that knee and to, beautiful, support yourself like that, because sometimes it can be hard, and I found sometimes I roll backward if I don't have that leg supporting me. Come on up onto your forearm if that feels better to you. I think I'm fine with either, so I'm just gonna stay in this position. Whatever works. And these leg circles are really firing up my butt right now. Woo! Good job, guys. Nice and big. Make them very round, controlled circles. My leg is shaking right now. It is literally shaking. Ah! All right, like let's do 5 more. 1, 2, whoo, 3, each one's getting harder. 4, and 5. Now we're gonna do the opposite side, okay? And opposite direction. Good job, guys. Keep it up. You guys are doing some awesome work. You're staying fit, regardless of what is holding you back, especially you, Jess. Keep it up. Beautiful. This is gonna make recovery so much easier when your cast finally does come off. You're gonna feel pretty strong, and you're gonna be able to slip back into your fitness routine if you were into being fit before a lot faster. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to be doing triangles. All right, keep it up. Point in front of you, up to the top, and then right behind you. Good job, guys. If you guys are following along with this workout and you don't have a broken ankle or a broken foot, you will be surprised at how hard it still is, because it really does like fire up your legs and your butt pretty darn well for being like a floor exercise with just body weights. My legs are sore from yesterday and I'm still doing it, but man, it was really hard to get into the mindset of doing this workout, but I really wanted to get it out for you, Jess, this week. Good job, guys. All right, now this last one is going to be the inner thigh lift, on this side, I mean. So again, bring that top leg up to you, and that's actually gonna feel like a good stretch right there. And then point those toes to the floor, and then lift that ankle up. Tiny movements, using that inner thigh to do all the lifting. Beautiful. Make sure you keep breathing too. We're not doing aerobic exercise, but it does, I mean, any exercise that you do, you end up needing extra oxygen in your body. So keep breathing and doing those inner thigh leg raises. Beautiful, guys. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, feel the burn, 5. Woo. Okay, so now we're going to actually roll on over to our stomach. And actually, I'm going to go over to this side. So as we do this one, I want you to lay on your belly, get comfy at the top, because all the movement is going to be coming from our legs. So what we're going to do is bring our legs up, bend them at the knees, and then you're going to try to basically bring your knees and your thighs off the floor, and then we're going to do like basically leg extensions or like hamstring curls, but without any weights. And make sure to lift those thighs and those knees off the floor. That's what's really making this burn. Good job, guys. So again, try to relax your head and your shoulders and your neck as much as you can while you're doing this, because all of the movement is coming from your legs. Keep lifting, tighten that butt. That'll help you lift those thighs and knees up off the ground and keep curling. Beautiful. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my goodness. That feels good and tiring at the same time. All right, so this last part of this whole workout, this is just the last exercise, we're almost done. What we're gonna do is something very simple. You're just going to kind of do like swimmers right there on the floor. And you're just going to, again, like in the last one, relax your upper body and let that whole movement come from your legs. Beautiful, so you really have to tighten those glutes to try to bring those knees and thighs up off the floor as much as you can. If the mat is digging into your hip bones, which it might, what you can do is just fold the mat over a few times and then bring it into that one spot. That'll give you some extra cushion for your hip bones. I'm feeling mine a little bit, but not enough to like fold over my mat. And good job, keep swimming. Pretend there's a shark swimming after you. Whew. Swim faster, faster, faster movements, faster movements. You gotta swim away from that shark, girls. It's gonna eat you. And you can stop. You beat the shark. It didn't eat you. You outswam the shark. So I'm super proud of you guys, anyone who clicked this video, and Jess for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next workout. Mwah.